Anybody's on just now, 2 minutes, guys. Looking at my phone so I can check. To see if anybody's on. Guys, if anybody can see and hear me, please give me a thumbs up. Oof, it's absolutely roasting tonight. Don't know why I've got a fire, but I like a fire. I'm going to take my jacket off. I think all the midges have gone. Any are still about, they're going for that light right in front of me anyway, so yeah. I know, you probably can't hear me because the camera's a bit away. I could bring it closer. See and hear me okay, Leslie? Yep. Good, good. What are you up to tonight, Leslie? I'm just being a weirdo. Sitting in the woods, having a drink. Love it, but love it. Wasn't loving it earlier. I'll let you know in the video. Carry on. But yeah, as soon as it goes dark, yeah, that's my time. I said it's just a little small fire. Looking the outside happening, mate. Pity I couldn't have joined you. It'd have been nice, Davey. I probably should have gave some notice, but it was just a last minute thing, Davey. So yeah, that's what it is. And yeah, that problem I told you about, Davey, yeah, it's went away. That problem. Just packed my bag for tomorrow. I'm out. Woohoo. Leslie, where are you going? Let me know. Anywhere exciting? Is it a camper van? Do you have a camper van? Is that right? I think you had a camper van. You're a bam. Yeah, all away, mate. All good. Just relaxing now, old stag. Chemical gas is good to see out again. Yeah, it's good to get out. A lot of stress. Yeah, packing stuff and then doubting myself, shall I go out, shall I go out? But see when I get out and it's like this, and yeah, I'm in the darkness, I've got a fire, I love it. It's just, yeah, there's nothing more relaxing in the world, but it's just all the lead up to it, packing your stuff, trekking in the hottest day of the year, and you know how much I carry, I was absolutely sweating, and then we had a few problems when we got here. Yeah, usual, forgot some stuff, and yeah, improvised, and then there's something happening. But yeah, all good now. But yeah, people up here, I won't say where I am just now, but yeah, the usual. Burnt trees, rubbish everywhere. Right now I've got my fire in an old frying pan. I'm on the beach right enough, but yeah, I've got it in an old frying pan just to, yeah. I'm all packed up to Loch Ossian Hostel tomorrow. Oh, good stuff. I've never been to the hostel at Loch Ossian. I have been to Loch Ossian, but I can't remember if yeah, I've not been in a hostel. Ayrshire somewhere, no, I just have my tent, I don't drive. Was the Ayrshire camper on there? I must have missed that. Alright, there's a few things here. Sorry. Yeah, good to see you out. I bet it's hot tonight. It is hot. I said I had that, there was a fair wee wind earlier and it was bringing a slight chill, so I had my down jacket on, but yeah, I've put the down jacket off. And it's just that little bit of fire, I think it's just one instant fire log. Yeah, I can feel the heat off it. Sorry, I think, did Ayrshire say something? Rangers Fan TV, where are you? West coast of Scotland, by a lock, that's all I'm saying. In case anybody comes up here tonight and murders me in my sleep. I was up the hills above Dollar on the bike, they're a beautiful place. Yes, they are. I just love the town, Dollar. Beautiful little town, that's the town that's got a little sort of stream river going through it. Yeah, I love Dollar. Beautiful place, and yeah, the hills above it, yeah. But yeah, this is a life. The midges have been on and off, they've not been like psychotic. the mosquitoes were psychotic earlier. Um, because I thought I couldn't come on this beach because yeah, there was stuff happening down the beach. It was actually a police incident. Um, 3 police cars, 2 ambulances further down from me, and I had to take a detour to get to here. Um, but yeah, all's good now. All is good now. Stealth Outdoors, how you doing, buddy? Is anybody else out tonight? Or is everybody working? I've had a few days off work, so I thought go out on a Thursday. Hopefully it's quiet, and you know get anybody else out. Now it's quiet. Uh, Now I've got this place to myself. Well, there's a lot of geese. There's a lot of geese. I've got a wasp hive fairly close to me. I would have slept here on the beach, but yeah, some things going on earlier, which I thought no. So I'm only about 100 metres away that way, but yeah, this beach is lovely. Can't really show you it just now, but yeah, it's lovely. Could be pissing later on tomorrow. I wouldn't say pissing. I think from 1 o'clock, rain's meant to come in. Yeah, something like 0.5 millimeters until like 6 or 7 o'clock, Davey, and then maybe maximum 2 millimeters. I think I was reading. Yeah, I never brought a tarp. I did stash that tarp, Davey, you gave me, but it's not in the place where I stashed it. There was an old axe. You know what I'm talking about, Davey. It was an axe, and I stashed that tarp, but it's gone. I love the rain. A wee tarp, my poncho. I'm sorted. I suppose worst case scenario, I've got my. I was actually going to put a hammock out here on the beach just to chill during the day. I might do it in the morning just to chill in the morning, put the hammock out. Um, but yeah, I've got a ground sheet I could put up as an emergency tarp. Worst case scenario. But yeah, it's putting it up. I think I'll be fine. I've actually sourced a little spot. It's like a hollowed out tree. I can put my chair in and shelter from the rain if I need to. For further down. Aye, pushing up Ossian earlier o'clock. Got a 35k walk to the hostel, then another 35 to the bridge of Orkney. Hey, oh, that's what happens when you book in advance. That's what you're doing, Davey. Are you up to Ossian as well? Are you, Davey? Are you going with Leslie? Are you both going to Loch Ossian tomorrow? I don't think I need this midget on anymore. I was gonna in the video. I was going to do myself. I've got this big, massive mosquito midge net. It can go right over you when you're sitting down. I think it's got a life systems. I was going to do that, but yeah, circumstances earlier on. I was like, I'm not going to do it. Leslie's not going. All right. Right, I'm going to have a cigarette. I know I don't usually smoke in the channel, but yeah, it's what it is. And usually when I do the Friday night lives, I need to keep popping out all the time. Here, I can just have a cigarette over the fire. No, I'm meeting up with a girl for TikTok. We're off to Ayrshire somewhere. Alright, so you're going to Ayrshire, not Loch Ossian. I wondered why you were saying Ayrshire. I thought you were talking to Ayrshire Camper. It sometimes comes on here. Whereabouts in Ayrshire are you going to? Could be busy. Do you know I've seen a lot of YouTubers going? I've no interest in going. Sonny Bean's Cave. Everybody's been there. Everybody's done it. And it doesn't look appealing to me. Um, there's some nice spots in the beach in Ayrshire near, where is it, Dunelm Castle, an old ruins of a castle. But yeah, I try to go further down. Um, I haven't really camped much in Ayrshire, to be honest. More the Galloway Forest, or I just take mad jaunts up north. I don't know, we'll see. Next week I might go proper up north, talking about El Paso, isn't we? There's some, where is it? There's a complex of sort of old military bunkers right up in the coast somewhere. It's near, I think, um, something, fire something beach, Firestone Beach. But a couple of miles up, there's a big army bunker network. I want to go there. Keep hearing things in the bushes. Mike from Minsk. Mike, how you doing, buddy? Just dropping by for a few minutes before bed. Much appreciated, Mike. What time is it? And you're not in Minsk. Is it Moscow you're in? Is it Moscow you're in, Mike? Or is it Belarus? Sorry, I'm so bad. Everybody knows I'm so bad with memory on here. Not sure, Ali. I'm getting the train out and meeting up. So wherever we land, the girl drives, so her choice, she's driving. It's 1 in the morning. Okay. Yeah, well, you're 2 hours ahead of us, Mike. 2 hours ahead of us. I still find it amazing. I'm in Minsk right now. The weather's a bit erratic, rather cool. Well, we have had a really hot week in Scotland, in Glasgow, where I stay in particular. And tonight is the night it changes. So yeah, I'm expecting rain in the next 2 hours. I don't know how heavy. I think it's maybe a light rain to start with. I haven't brought a tarp because I thought I had a tarp here stashed. It's a sort of fairly local place. I thought I'd a tarp stashed, but yeah, somebody's took it. David, did you take the tarp back? I stashed in the tree. But yeah, it's all good. I said there's a few sort of natural shelters. Like there's a big, massive tree. It's hollowed out and inside. I can sit in there. I don't mind getting wet. I'll put on my waterproof jacket. Hats with the aspect ratio. Are you drunk? Are you skiving from work again? Hats aspect ratio. I don't know what you're talking about. And no, I'm not drunk. I've actually still got 3/4 of my bottle of Buckfast left. I've only drunk 1.5 cans. Well, it was a situation tonight, and I wasn't really want to drink in case I had to bug out for here. But it's all good now, so I'm drinking. I will drink my Buckfast in a minute, but no, I'm not drunk, Will. How dare you assume I would get drunk in a wild camp? I'm a responsible wild camper. And I've got a few days off work, Will. Have I got my light on? No. Anyway, welcome, Will. Been way too hot here. Been car camping on a mountain trying to cool down. Yeah, I know you have been getting it pretty hot down south. Um, I think we got a high of the year today, 25 degrees, and yeah, I was sort of doing a video today, and yeah, I never even filmed the hike in because I was just pouring and sweating, breathing like a pervert. So yeah, I thought I'm not even filming the hike in. Wolf Watts put out a new Gusly music vid the other day. Oh, did you? Well, on your YouTube channel. Um, what sort of music is it you make again, Mike? If people want to check out Mike, he's got yeah, he's in a band that does music. Is that right, Mike? Yeah. Please check out his YouTube channel. 32 degrees in my house, brutal. Trying to tile my bathroom with sweat in my eyes. Fun times. Well, turn your heating off. You don't need it on. 32 degrees. See, that's the one thing about my house. It is constantly cold. Even when it's warm outside, you come in, my house is a pure sanctuary. Don't get me wrong, it's freezing. It's freezing in the winter. My son has to one. My son has to wear one of the Russian deerstalker hats, and he brings his quilt in. He says, "Dad, please turn on the heat." I'm like, "No, no heat." My voice is probably echoing down this lock just now. Uh, just training and learning yet. A compilation of tunes. All right, good stuff. Keeping you busy, but no insulation in the walls. No, somebody put insulation. Apparently put insulation in the walls, but never did. Cowboy builders. Oh, good on you. We have an AC, but the electricity is cheap here. Yeah, it's definitely not cheap in Scotland. I think we've got one of the highest fuel prices in Europe, like energy prices. Anyway, what am I going to do? Yeah, I'll get my book fast in a minute. AC. It's like I thought the AC went in my car 2 years ago, but it's never hot enough in Glasgow to need AC in your car. Today I needed AC. I don't know if anybody knows anything about cars, but is it just like a gas cylinder or something you need to put in your car to fix the AC? My AC, yeah, it went 2 years ago. We have an AC for electric, yeah. A group of folk that were very early are away now. Yes, Leslie, they're gone. Thank God. I think there was about 9 of them. And yeah, they were so loud. I thought, no way if they're camping here. I seen one. I wasn't going to mention. I was going to keep it for the video, but yeah, I'll just say it. Yeah, one of the guys absolutely drunk, top off, staggering. I could see him against a tree having a pee, and I'm about 150 meters away. I'm trying to stay discreet. I thought, yeah, I'm just retreating back to where my camp spot is about 100 meters away. But now they've gone, I can come back down on the proper main beach of the loch. So yeah. I thought, here we go, we're going to get them coming down. I was like, I drunk half a can of lager and I thought, do I need to go here? And I was waiting and waiting, and I thought, you know what? This is my camp. I'm having a drink. So I thought, yeah, what are you going to do? Kill me? I've got a big knife. I've got a big knife. But yeah, so yeah, I just decided to stay, Leslie. Luckily enough, they've gone. I was so happy. There's still boats in the loch at this time. I can see a light on the loch. Anyways, are you having a live stream tomorrow night? I don't know. I don't know. I need to sort of be up early on Saturday. Might come on for a couple of hours. I'm not sure. I've got my son over and I need to try and get my car. So yeah, Saturday it's looking at cars and phoning up finance companies and stuff and try to get my son a car. So it's probably not going to do a live stream tomorrow, but I'll try. I might. You need to top up the gas in the car AC. Yeah, that's Latin to me, Wolf. I don't know what that means. Highest in Europe except for a wee bit of North Wales. Okay, good buddy. Garage will do a regas. I think it's about 40 quid. Not worth it for how much you need it. Just open the windows. That's it, lock, you know. It's only when you've got females in the car. No, it's too hot. Yeah, you just open the windows. Open up all four windows, it's fine. Probably just need the gas falling, I know, but yeah. Any midges, Ali? The midges have been not too bad actually. There's been a decent breeze, sort of on and off. As soon as the breeze stopped, the main problem where I am just now is mosquitoes. Where I'm camped over there, where I was going to have my fire and stuff before, yeah, when all the Neds were down there, yeah, there was a lot of mosquitoes out. So midges, yeah, it's been like low to medium midges. They were out when the obviously when the light started going. I think I've got a couple of bites in my face maybe. Hello? Yeah, but not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, it's been more mosquitoes, which is unusual for Scotland. It's usually the midge. Jules Winfield, good morning, Outdoor Alley. Never bring a knife to a gunfight. Unfortunately, we're not allowed guns in Scotland. Well, you can't carry them anyway, but yeah. If any of the young ones come over here, I'm carrying it. I'm carrying it on my belt knife, so yeah. But even still in Scotland, I've seen people getting lifted for having chef's knives, and obviously I'm out camping. I'm using this knife. Had to use it because I forgot tent pegs earlier. And I was like sharpening sticks and stuff. But yeah, I remember once I was up. Can't remember a lock, and the police pulled up, asked to speak to me. I think I was with Mark. Went over to the car and I'm talking to the police, blah blah blah. And they said, "Any other campers up this way? You heard anything?" I says, "No, no." They said, "All right, have a good night, guys." They left, and I realised I had this, not even this knife, it was a bigger knife, almost like a machete, hanging on my belt. Don't know if the police seen it. But yeah, Mark's like, Ali, you never just went over to the police with a big machete hanging off your belt. Depends who the police are. I've seen people getting lifted, getting charged, arrested for having like chef's knives in their bag at the bottom of their bag. There's technically in Scotland anything over 6 inches it's illegal unless you have a reasonable excuse. So you need to argue the fact that you've got a reasonable excuse. My reasonable excuse is I'm out wild camping and I use this knife. Take it easy. Good luck with the son's carnival. Yeah, you too, Mike. Take care. Have a good night, buddy. Sorry, gotta go. Nodding off. Yeah, I've been told to have that effect on people, mate. Night, Mike. Take care. Night, Mike. For usually don't know, Mike from Minsky's actually blind. So, yep, he does all this technology to listen to this live chat. I think that's, yeah, I think that's inspirational. Always comes on the chat and he's blind. I still can't get my head around it, the technology involved in it, but yeah, fair play. Right, I'm going to get buck fast. Try not to fall over my chair. Usually I've got a rule when I camp. Wolf will know. I sometimes camp with the misadventures of Little Wolf on here. I have a rule. I don't start drinking a buckfast till 8 o'clock. As I said, I wasn't sure if I was going to leave this camp early, so here is the buckfast. So I'll probably be on this live stream for a couple of hours. Oh, I'll just turn the live stream off. Night, Mike. Down. If anybody hasn't tried this and they're not from Scotland, one of the most beautiful drinks ever. It's not made in Scotland, but yeah, it's beautiful. It's a tonic wine. It's a red wine aperitif. Amber nectar. Made from the gods. Love it. And here's the comments with people saying, it is absolutely disgusting. Is it disgusting? I think it's nice. Well, when was the last time you were out in a camp? Tastes like sugar and death. There you go. There's the comments. Tastes like sugar and death. That is an acquired taste. I'll give you that. It's an acquired taste. 2 seconds, guys. I need to jump off the comments. Just going to post a link to this on Facebook if I can get this working, because I'm having to use my hotspot from this phone onto this phone. Then I've got my other phone that I use for filming. So yeah, I'm like a drug dealer here. If this even remembers me. In fact, I'll finish this lager first. Continues outdoor alley. Yep. What's your name? Oh, go away. I'm not doing that. Never tried it to be fair. Um, whereabouts are you again, Stealth? I've probably asked you this lots of times, but whereabouts are you? Right, I need to get some firewood or kindling. See, I've just got two instant fire logs and some kindling. Um, I wasn't sure what it would be like here for, yeah, there's lots of deadwood, so I can, if I run out, yeah, lots of deadwood on the beach, and it's been pretty dry lately, so could probably extend the fire for another hour or so if all this runs out. Is my light off? Yeah, so August. Last August? Or is that when you're going out this August, Will? Brecon Beacons or whatever they named it now. What, have they changed the name of the Brecon Beacons? The Brecon Beacons are the Brecon Beacons. What have they changed it to now? Up the old Fanny Big and the Penny Fan. Did you find the frying pan fire? Yes, I did, mate. That's what I'm using just now. That's the frying pan I've used to put on the sand down here. So I've took, because I started the fire over there, and then obviously all that carry on cleared itself up. So yeah, I brought the fire pan down with an instant fire log on it to here. August was the last one, right? You need to get yourself out, Wolf. You busy next week? I'll pick you up. And I'm not even drunk yet, so I'm not talking shite. Exactly. The Muppets, I can't spell it. Banu Biffinog or something. Busy until July. Okay. You still working? Was it you're doing the wallets or the painting? Yeah, it's it. Stealth, it's the Brecon Beacons. It's the Brecon Beacons. I'll always bury Brecon Beacons, especially us military, ex-military guys. It's the Brecon Beacons. Hero, mate, right, okay. Fair play, mate, fair play. Ah, something just bit me. Fucker. Buffy next week. Then we'll sort something after that. I've got next week off, but after that I'm probably back to the work flock. So yeah, it need to be sooner rather than later, mate. If we're getting something sorted. So when did you start doing that, Wolf? Um, have you told me that before and I've just not listened to you? Hello? Hello? Always something in it makes a loud noise near you. 3 years ago, right? Okay then. It's because you've not been out that long, Wolf. You've not been out. Um, I know you need to work, but you need to try and make time to go out. I think this is the first time I've been out in about, what, 4 weeks now? Since that. What happened? Since it, yeah, the dodgy Polish gangsters up at bloody, yeah, up near Crieff. Did you watch that video, Wolf? Fucking drove right through the river, just mounted the bank right up, and then, yeah, just stopped. And the weird thing was, they never got out of the car. They just both of them just stopped the car and were looking at me. I'm like, fuck's sake, here we go. I never even had my knife with me. Is that the weekends as well, Will? Something really has bit me a belter. Fuck. Hello? I think it's just the water splashing off the rocks I'm hearing. Working 7 days a week. Oof. Is that no illegal? Go on to our union. The only thing I can hear are the waves, the fire, and I think there's a road in the distance. I can hear some cars. That would have been estate workers if they knew how to drive up that river. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I don't think so. But when he asked me, he says, what are you doing? We want to go up there. I'm like, well, my tent's in the way. In a very sort of broken English language. And I was like, well, I've just set up the tent right there. He said, okay, we go that way. Surely if it was like rangers or bailiffs or whatever you want to call them, they would ask some questions. Are you camping here tonight or whatever? But yeah, they just said, what are you doing? We want to go up that. What are you doing? We want to go that way. And I says, well, I've just set up my tent there. And that was in the main way. And they said, okay, we go that way. And then, yeah, it was weird. Oh yeah, I need to watch that video, mate. I'm miles behind with everyone's in a minute trying to catch up. I'm the same. I get usually sometimes like when I'm speaking, like when somebody comments on a video or something, I'm like, fuck, I need to check their channel. I probably missed like three of their videos. It's hard trying to keep up with these videos. Everything's in a state unless it's forestry or national trust. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's about 15 miles by Creef. It's just by the River Almond. You probably might know what it is, Davey. But yeah. In fact, you know what I'm going to actually do? Where's my other phone? I'm actually wearing a bum bag. Who remembers bum bags? I'm wearing a bum bag because I've got three different phones. And where is my good phone actually? Where is my good phone? Is it in my bum bag or is it in my pocket? It's in my pocket. I might actually show this in the video. I'm doing a live stream. Wired mic disconnected, right? I don't need the wired mic on my face. Whoa, that looks a bit dodgy. The light in my eyes. Hey guys, right now I'm sitting doing a live stream. I'm going to turn you round and I'll show you who's on the live stream. And yeah, I'll comment to the people. Oh, right off. Let's see. Right, let's see who's in the live stream right now. The misadventures of a little wolf. I think of an estate having property on it. Stealth outdoors. I actually bought one as my trousers weighed a ton with my pockets full of junk. Yeah, I know, it's like, especially when it's warm, I usually wear my combat jacket. my DPM combat jacket, my MTP combat jacket. It's got hundreds of pockets. Ali is a great guy. That comment says from Wolf. Right, okay, I'll get his back. Wolf, that could be a timeout for 10 seconds. Timeout for you, Wolf. Being naughty. In fact, I probably can't even do it on this phone. Can I do it? Yep, 10 seconds for Wolf. Naughty. Yeah, so I've got a bum bag. I had that from about 15, 20 years ago when I went to Spain. It's still brand new. Usually, yes, in the big estates, country house farms, etc., but mostly land for cattle, sheep shooting. Yeah, Leslie Wolf's a dick, isn't he? He's a pure dick. Actually, the longest moderator on here just now. Is he back? Will he go in a huff? Will he come back? Will he come back after 10 seconds? Ah, he's not coming back. So you're working tomorrow then, Will? What time do you start? I might try this new phone. Apparently you can get astrophotography shots with it, the Google Pixel 10 Pro. It's got 100 times zoom. So I tried to maybe zoom in on the BAMs earlier. It's been good for the footage for the video. I was planning to try to do 2 videos tonight, but yeah. I'm off next week as well, so yeah. I might do a mental one, go for 2 days right up north. I don't know. Money, but it's money. Petrol money. A lot of petrol money. Don't even know how to do the usual in here, like put up my PayPal link and stuff like that. See if anybody wants to help donate towards the journey next week if you want to see me go up to the north of Scotland, but yeah, I'll go somewhere. If I don't go up north, I'll go somewhere for a couple of days next week. Somewhere more remote. There's no BAMs. This is actually perfect. A fire in a frying pan. Still here. Yeah, it's still here. Is it warm? Should be a wee half moon of sand round your fire pit. Throw some heat out, yeah, and save a bit of wood. It's not really a half moon, Davey. I've just got the full. Yeah, but it's not cold, mate. I get what you're saying, but yeah, the build the sand up behind the fire so it comes back to me. But yeah, it's not that cold, Davey. I appreciate the input, but yep, working every day, mate. Start at 8, finish at 8. But that's no good, Will. That's no good. Especially being a carer. My ex is a carer and it can be stressful. Guandang. Yep. We better Guandang. Never even used the tampons tonight. Hello? Hello? Advance one and be recognised. Hello? Something is in the bushes. Something is in the bushes. But I don't care. What have I got to drink tonight? I've got half a bottle of Buckfast. I think I've 2 cans of lager left. Got a couple of mouthfuls of Mintu. And I've maybe got a few shots of Metsan Henke. Who remembers? Wolf, have you ever tried the Metsan Henke? It's basically a pine flavoured alcoholic drink. can't read who's saying that, but spooky in the forest. Yeah, it's not quite a forest; it's a wooded area. But yeah, that is here. Last time I was here, I think it was in the fall. I sound American. In the fall, it was sort of autumn time, and yeah, my tent. I think acorns and stuff started dropping in my tent through the night, and I was like, fuck, shit myself, waking up all the time, things dropping in my tent. I've got my knife at the ready. Is there anybody out there? I don't think there is anybody out there. I'm not seeing any lights. And hello? Yeah, I think my chair is squeaking when I move about. It's a rotating chair. Very good chair actually. All pro, and usually shite with all the stuff. But the rotating chairs, yeah, I love it. All pro rotating chair. Very good. Probably an animal. Probably. Or is it you, Leslie? Are you creeping up on me? Are you a stalker? Never had that one. That's a crank chair, mate. Yep. All pro rotating chair. I love it. Wild haggis stalking you. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I'm ready for him. Might be fish. Yeah, it might be, yeah. I can hear the water lapping up off the shore. Could be fish. But it feels like it's coming from behind me. I am sitting by the tent. Get away from my tent. My tent's about 100 metres back away. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird the noises you hear when you're by yourself, and that's why I like to have a drink when I'm solo camping. It just sort of makes you calmer a little bit. You get to the point you're like, who cares? I remember one time I was camping up at Loch Fyne, and I was sitting there quite happily. I just had like a tiny little fire like I've got here, tiny little fire, and the fire was like a few meters away from me because it was like a warm night, so I wasn't even bothered. And so it was basically darkness. I was sitting in darkness, just looking out. I think there was a little bit of moonlight, and I was sitting there, and I made the mistake of turning on my headlight and looking at my feet. There must have been about a couple of thousand frogs, little mini frogs. My boots, I had sort of, what was it, light blue coloured boots, and my boots were black. They were just like hundreds of frogs on them. And I was like, okay. And I just turned off my headlight and I thought, just forget about it, Ali. Keep drinking a buckfast, everything's going to be fine. And luckily, the sand was covered. And like, I don't know if the frogs were spawning. MD knows more about nature than me, but yeah, there was thousands of little frogs. Um, I remember one time, Wolf, I went on a camp. I think it was you up to, was it in the Devere Forest? And I had to walk down this path, and the path was covered in like thousands of frogs, and it felt bad because you couldn't walk down the path without standing on a frog. So yeah, I was trying my best, but there was thousands crossing over the path, thousands of frogs, little mini frogs, and yeah, I probably killed maybe 10, 15, 20. I didn't want to, but there was no way I could get by with it because like the path was covered in them. I tried my best to get by them all, but I went very slow. But yeah, I think I showed that in that video years ago. Never had that one. A lot of bird live and ghetto pits, groves, swans, divers make some strange noises. Yeah, there's a lot of birds around here. I actually went a little wander further down that way, and I think I disturbed a family of geese. I think there was about 6 or 7 geese, and they all flew off. And I sort of felt bad for like disturbing them. But yeah, I am sitting by the tent. Are you really? Leslie, come up. Oh, that echoes, that's no funny. It's the mice having a party in your tent. Oh, don't start that with the mice. That's why I don't really do boffies. The bloody mice. In fact, I actually bought a trail cam. I might set it up. If I say I bought a trail cam, I've acquired a trail cam. It needs batteries, pencil batteries, but I got some pencil batteries at Home Bargains. So if I can be bothered, and if I remember, I might set up the trail cam on a tree on the campsite and see if there's any sort of mice. I remember at one time I was in the Galloway forest, there's a little vole. I don't know if voles are blind, but yeah, it was funny. I'd done a close up and the vole kept on falling over itself. It was so cute. But yeah, I've only ever slept in one bothy, to be fair, and that was the bothy up at Glencool. Cracking little bothy. That was on a raised platform. I don't mind if I'm on a raised platform, but sleeping in the floor of a bothy, yeah. Seen too many videos with people putting the sort of night cam on, seeing the little mice running about. Mainly rats down there. Right, Davey, I think you're getting timed out. Yep, Davey's getting timed out. Fucking rats. No having that, Davey. Still winding me up. Right, Davey, that's your bottom being spanked. I don't really care, actually. I know the tent's secure. I remember for years I used to always pee around my tent. It was a ritual. I thought that gets away all sorts of animals. It does repel some animals, but it actually attracts some animals. The smell of urine. I thought, yeah, marking your territory. Pee. Wolf has seen me doing a camp. Always do it. If I need a pee, I'll pee sort of a quarter circle around my camp. Next pee, a pee around my full camp. But apparently that can attract some wildlife. It does repel some wildlife, but it can attract others. So yeah. I do have some Domino's pizza. Domino's pizza in my bag. I was meant to heat up over the fire. I had a Grace pie earlier. I had a pizza actually before I came out at 4 o'clock. So I've not really filmed myself cooking. I've got a boil in a bag, macaroni, which I was going to like break lots of. I've got tuck biscuits. I was going to break that. I might have that for breakfast. Macaroni and cheese and tuck biscuits broken up. We'll see. Different. It's weird, but I'm weird. Mice and rats love piss. Right, maybe that's why on Loch Lomond camp with Craig. Yeah, there was mice everywhere. Or maybe it's because we were cooking garlic bread, or I was cooking garlic bread. I'm too settled. This sleeping bag is good. Does light always hang inside the tent. Are you asleep? Are you in a sleeping bag just now? I thought you were going out tomorrow. Are you out camping tonight, Leslie? I'm settled, and this sleeping bag is good. Does light always hang inside the tent? Does light? Yeah, I've always got my flex tail or my cheap version hanging up my tent. That's where the Hans virus comes from. Mice first found in Korean soldiers in the 50s. That's right, that cruise ship with the Hans virus. No, you had a boil in a bag. I just ate it. No, you've not, Leslie. Because the boil in a bag is right beside me in my wee sort of cool bag. I usually bring my beers and my buckfast in. So, get it right up you, Leslie. Apologies if you look posh, but yeah, I'm not posh, so No, I'm in your tent. Hope you've slipped into something comfortable if you're in my tent. Like my army thermals. Green skin tight army thermals. With a little hole in the crotch area. Might I add. Anyways, that's what we should do later in the year. Found a better spot up the Via. Chip in a few beers. Great chipping Kincardine. That actually sounds cool. But I hate eating cold chips, so we need to, yeah, I don't know, wrap it in tin foil, keep it, or find a way to heat it over a fire. Like, I think I mistakenly brought my ridge monkey with me, so I put it in the front part of my Bergen where I usually put my trowel if I need to go for a poo. But I've got my ridge monkey with me, so if I decide later on to, I've actually got some mesh. What is it? I've got some mesh with me. Can actually put it over this frying pan and then put my ridge monkey on it and maybe wrap my Domino's pizza up in tin foil. Or I could just be a savage and eat my Domino's pizza cold. I don't know. Roller. Hey Ali, just dropped by to toss in a thumbs up. Stay safe. I heard that a lad was carried off by rude sheep near a lot. Cheers, John. Yeah, thanks for that, roll up. She's in your tent and above shouting hello. Leslie, once the buckfast is finished, priorities. Anyways, lol, have my bike. Have have my bike? What do you mean? I wonder if there's any stars out tonight. There's lots of lights on the other side of the lot, but I presume that's maybe I won't see where it is. This is beautiful. I love this. Exactly what I needed. Get some more kindling. I was wanting to bring big logs, but I thought I can't be bothered carrying it in. That's the thing. These chairs. Yeah, you can never get it even, especially on a beach. I'd have my bike to go. Oh yeah, you'd have your bike to go to Chippy, right? Fair enough. Yep. Is that a knee bike you've got, Wolf? You could be like one of the bloody Uber drivers, couldn't you? Oh, the buckfast is getting low. I don't like that. Anyway, off to bed. Have a good night, everyone. Wolf, don't go. Hope there's not more fly campers trashing the place the other side. Yeah, hopefully, mate. I'm actually disgusted coming down here. Nearly every single tree in the breach, on the beach. Um, yeah, you've got fire marks right up the side of the tree. And then where I'm camped, yeah, people have actually chopped down one side of a tree that much to get wood. The trees fell over. That's a massive tree, and it's leaning on another tree. I've worked out the angle where my tent is. It shouldn't fall down on my tent, but yeah, it's just why. There's a lot of trash I'm going to need to clear up in the morning. Um, Not my trash. I came here and there's a lot of trash. I'm going to try and clear as much up as I can, but does it make a difference? Does it make a difference? Um, you're just clearing the place for the next trash camper to come and say, "Yep, I'll leave my crap about because it's quite clean here." So I just like film it for YouTube. Look at me, I'm picking up all the rubbish. That annoys me, but is it just like virtue signaling? Look, I'm cleaning this up for YouTube, so just no show it on YouTube, just clean it up and get away. But why? Because there's just going to be more trash. There's going to be more people come down here and doing the same. It's fucking annoying, especially with the trees, burning the tree, cutting the trees and burning the trees. They're living things. Some of these trees are like bloody, they're big old trees down here are like 100 years old, maybe more. They're living things. Anyway, don't get me started on it. It's fucking, yeah. This fire's in a frying pan. It's in a big pit. It's in the sand. I'm constantly watching it. I would say this is responsible. Ideally, I'd have a fire pit, but yeah, I think the nearest tree is about 5, 6 meters, and I don't think the roots should be deeper than this anyway. This is in a frying pan. You need to set the phone to 30-second exposure, lay it flat on the ground to get great star shots. I've got my tripod, Davey, and yeah, I was like, the other night I was playing about my phone, and it said something about astronomic shots. Do you want to take astronomic shots? So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the most technically gifted person, but yeah, I think the phone I've got in my pocket, the Google Pixel 10 Pro, which I purposely bought for just doing the filming, um, even though I still film in 1080p, I don't see the difference between 4K and 8K. It's a thing called Video Boost AI. It enhances it, but 1080p is good enough. I've watched 4K videos and 8K videos. I'm like, is it really that much of a difference? I don't think so. Pardon me, sorry. Need a skip at some spots. I go, unfortunately. It's sad. It's sad, but yeah, can't pick it all up. It's just impossible. It is impossible. And are you really making a difference? Are you really making a difference? Because you just know that a couple of weeks later, if it's a spot like where I am, this is like sort of 30 miles from Glasgow. Um, yeah, you're always going to get people coming here. Whether you think, oh, I've got a secret spot or something, yeah, it's not a secret. If you found it, somebody else is going to find it, and yeah, it's just one thing which was good tonight. I forgot my tent pegs. Luckily, trash campers, I managed to find 5 or 6 bent tent pegs. So they 5 or 6 bent tent pegs, I straightened them and I used them for my tent because I forgot my tent pegs. So yeah, that was one good thing about the trash campers. They left me tent pegs. I don't think it's going to be too windy tonight. It's fairly still just now. But I'm hoping the rain stays off until at least 2 in the morning, until when I finish the live stream. Still an odd couple of bugs biting me, but yeah. Davey, it's one of the quieter bits considering where it is. I'll take you to a spot in the southeast side. Super, super quiet. Yeah, because that just ruined it, Davey. I said I was going to try and do 2 videos in one tonight. So I'm 270 watch hours away from being monetized. So I was trying to get like some good videos out and stuff. I was trying to combine this trip and do 2 videos in one, but with all that carry on earlier, it just unsettled me. So I'll probably just do the one video. But it is what it is. So when Davey, 4K just takes up too memory. 1080, exactly, Stealth. Yeah, takes up too much memory. Takes forever to load. I download I upload everything just using my phone. I don't do anything via computer. Every video I've made, I use via CapCut on my phone. So yeah, 4K is okay if you have a space in your phone. 8K waste of time unless you have an 8K telly or monitor to watch it on. Unless you're filming like close up in nature, like birds and wildlife, and really maybe, yeah, 8K and you've got like an amazing telly. But yeah, I watch wild. Personally, for me, I watch wild camping videos for one, the sort of adventure. Two, the personality first. If I don't like the personality of the person, I'm not going to watch your video. Um, some people are really good wild campers. I'm not going to mention names. One of the sort of most well-known names in the UK, probably the biggest known wild camper in the UK. I just don't like his personality. Um, I don't. I prefer. I'll tell you a wild camper I really like. Scottish one, and I recommend him to everybody. Cowl Explorer. Cowl Explorer. I think he's a brilliant wild camper. He does a bit of car camping. He does pack raft stuff, and he does stuff similar to me. But yeah, Cowl Explorer. Fraser, brilliant guy. Um, if one of the moderators wants to stick a link up to his channel, I respect Cowl Explorer. Obviously Davey as well. Davey Lock on the wild side, but he's a lazy bugger. Davey doesn't put videos up much. I think Davey just prefers living in the moment and just doing his own thing without doing all the social media push. Am I right, Davey? Not many folks have 8K tellies or monitors. It's a gimmick. Yeah, I know. But it's like if I try to do it on my fancy phone, my Pixel 10 Pro, it says video boost and it does it via AI. And yeah, it does two videos, one normal video and then one with a video boosted AI, and it takes up lots of memory on my phone. I'm just like, yeah, no for me. After next weekend, then the next time you are free. What do you mean, Davey? After next weekend? After next weekend, I might be back to work. I don't know. Like, I think I'm going to try some of the Metsan Henke. Yeah, can't be asked. Some things are better left to the gods. Having said that, you have some new kit and going to film in unusual places. Yeah, that's why I like going to the sort of, yeah, the far out places and stuff. It's like, Davey, I've seen myself film. I just went to Loch Lomond last year, right? And I filmed that camp. Me and Craig just at Loch Lomond. And yeah, there was mice scattered all about the place. Mice infested camp or whatever. That's now my second highest video. But see the video where I put in the most effort was going to like Outer Hebrides, Isla Lewis, Isla Harris. Put fucking a shitload of money into getting there, petrol, travel, spending a few days there. I got barely any views, and it annoyed me because like I thought it was a really good video. I was sleeping wild in the bloody Barra Beach during the storm. Storm was it? Can't remember the name of the storm, but during the storm, I was in Isla Lewis. It was wild. It was like 60 mile per hour winds, and I'm sleeping in one of the sand dunes. I thought, cracking video. That's going to get massive views. No, it never. I do a shitey video at Loch Lomond where there's some mice, and it's like I've got the most watch hours, second most watch hours on my channel, the second highest views on my channel just from that mice infested camp. So I don't get it. I don't get it with YouTube. I know it's sometimes it's like because I'm getting so close to getting like the 4,000 watch hours, I'm like bordering into the realms of going on to like doing the clickbait things that I hate. Um, but yeah, see if I get to the 4K watch hours, because once you're monetized forever. I'm just going to start putting like a thumbnail of me sitting here, no fancy writing on it and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I just want to get to that and then be myself. But yeah, just try to get to that 4K watch hours. I don't know. It just seems like that. It's probably like a fool's gold. It's like fool's gold, isn't it? Getting to the 4K watch hours. It's like, yeah, you'll make what £10 a month maybe in ads, but it's just a goal I want to get to. It's like, I don't know, it's like recognition of the amount of effort I've been. I've done 172 videos, um, and it is hard work. That is hard work on YouTube. Sometimes you just want to chill and relax. You think, well, I need to do this angle. I need to do me walking here. I need to do this. I need to talk about this. And you're like, don't get me wrong, I do love it sometimes, but other times I'm like, I just want. I have done it on occasion. I've went out to video and I've just thought, you know what, fuck it. I'm not videoing. I'm just going to enjoy this camp. I might have actually done that tonight if all the arseholes weren't down there. I was going to just put up a hammock between some trees here and just like chill out in the hammock. Hey guys, I need a pee. I'm going to be back. You might hear me still. I'll still be on camera. I'm just going out of here to do a pee. Apologies if you can still hear me pee. You could do that gold camp up near something gold mine. I fancy doing that. I know a lot of people do this sort of gold mining up near Glen. I remember speaking to Mark, and I've seen people when I've been up Glen do like the gold mining. That'd be pretty cool, something different. They don't get as much views because no one is searching for it. They're sick of watching the same old places. Exactly, mate. I thought I was brilliant when I went up to the. I mean, I don't think I've seen MD camp on Barra Beach in the very north, Isle of Lewis. I've never seen MD camp there. So I thought that was different. And you seen me, I go right into a bunker during the storm and I got the fire going and stuff. And yeah, it's just like it's a feeling of disappointment and you don't see the views and you're like, well, then you're like, fuck it, well, I've experienced that. That's a memory for me. And it's on YouTube forever, so yeah, if anybody wants to watch it. And yeah, the Calony Stones, the Calony Stones during a storm. Try to walk through the Calony Stones, but yeah, the Calony Stones, I think is something like they go back to the time of the fucking pharaohs when was it with the Calony Stones? I think they were built before the pyramids were built. So yeah, just walking through there, and I genuinely, I'm not just saying this. I just yeah, I felt something. And the same with the Brock, the Pictish Brock, just before you go into the Isle of Skye. I can't remember the name of the Brock, but there's two Brocks that are quite close by each other. Yeah, you just get goosebumps. Just think, older than any medieval castle. These Brocks are going back thousands of years, you know what I mean? That's real history. Real history. But yeah, I don't know if people like that stuff. I like it. And I go to these places myself, and a lot of times I don't film them because I think people, yeah, they're not interested in that sort of stuff. Yeah, next time you're free after next weekend, people want drama. Yeah, That's it. People want drama and they want it quick. They don't want to see long form video anymore. Says I put a short up. I don't do many shorts, but I put a short up last weekend. I think I put it up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and instantly the views shot up, and it was like, yeah, I think it's my highest viewed shot, just through me. Um, yeah, me using a flint and steel, using tampons to start a fire. I think it's like 3k views. My highest viewing shot. I don't do shots. 3k views and like actually got me like 10 hours watch time. Um, strange. But I put a link into my the video I done it from. So yeah, I don't know if it helped. It helped a little bit, but I've noticed across all wild camping channels, um, views are massively down. People used to get like 3, 4, 5k views a video. They're like getting 500, 600 views. So it is getting harder now. I think yeah, people are less retention span, especially younger people. Even older people now, nobody's got the time to watch like half an hour, 40-minute video. Some people do, but not a lot of people do. But yeah, who knows? We could do that gold pank camp up near Con Cononish gold mine. Where's Cononish gold mine, Davey? Lots of shorts help with bringing in views. My other channel is monetized and crap videos always do better than planned ones. Right, so Stealth Outdoors, you're monetized. How much money is that making you? Is it making you any money? This is what I want to know. I know I was watching Blot Outdoors video the other day, and Blot was saying, okay, his channel's got what, maybe 10, about 100k views now, 100k subs. Blot Outdoors, he's gave up his job, and he's making, he says, says the lowest I've ever earned is 2,100. The highest I've earned is 6,500. So he's gave up his job, Blot Outdoors, and that's what he's doing now. Whether you like him or love him, personally I like him because he's like he doesn't give a fuck. He goes out, does the stealth camps, he gets drunk. Yeah, so what? There's too much. I think there's too much. Yeah, when I first started YouTube, people were like, Ali, don't show yourself drinking buckfast. You can't do that. People will always say, no, you're not a proper wild camper. Times are changing. Fuck it. I'm responsible. Look at the fire. Yeah, I'm responsible. So yeah, and Blot Outdoors is the same. Yeah, he gets pissed, but yeah, he's responsible. So fair play to the guy. He's gave up his job. Between 2,100. I'll just be honest. That's probably what I earn just now. That's the lowest he makes. Between 2,100 and 6,500. He says that's the highest he's ever earned. He's making that a month. And I don't know if anybody watched his latest video, says that's time he's got with his family now. If he doesn't want to do a video, we can do it the next day. He can lie in his bed. And yeah, YouTube might stop tomorrow, as he said, but his job in the factory might have stopped tomorrow. So yeah. So yeah, if you just go with your heart in it. Yeah. I'd love to get up my job and go full time in YouTube, but yeah. I'll do something, some sort of job. Like I know Davey, you were a ranger. I'd love to do that. Be a ranger, just out in the country every day. Just yeah. Anyways, right, this fire's going out. Stick a stick another couple of logs in the barbie. It's only wee bits of kindling I've got, so yeah. Do what you like, and eventually will come. That's it, mate. Too many people, especially when you're starting, saying do this, do that. Yeah. As long as you're sort of doing things, semi-responsibly. Davey, there's a camp I want you to do with me. Um, I'll message you about it, but yeah, I've not got the balls to do it myself, but I want you to do it with me. Still, lots of shots help me bring in views. It's only got 3k subs, so no, it makes hardly anything. They pay out every £60 you make. Yeah, so how much you making a month from it, Stealth, if you don't mind me asking? If that's too personal, just tell me to fuck off. I'm only 2.27k subs or something. But that means nothing. I think Davey's got less subs than me, and Davey is fucking, yeah. Davey knows everything about everything. He's just saying, yeah. One of the most guys I respect is Davey. And I'm not blowing smoke up your arse, Davey, but yeah, you know your shit. You've been everywhere, you've done everything. You've got bottles of whiskey and tents stashed all over Scotland. You are a man, Davey. And you can play the guitar, which is a bonus. About 120 this year. Yeah, so no great, but it's pocket money in it. It's something. So I remember some months when I used to do the live streams. I used to make like I think one particular week in a Friday night live stream, I made £150 just for doing a live stream. I think I was good as what get a drone. Somebody donated £100, somebody donated £30, somebody else made another. But yeah, if you watch like Colin Russell and Monty Outdoors, especially during the COVID period, they were making like 200, £250 a night doing live streams. Like I've not even put a PayPal link or anything up for this live stream, but yeah, okay. And usually I do on a Friday because any money I make from that, either via PayPal or via the super stickers, which you need to wait for every 3 months if you made £60. Yeah, it's pocket money. It just helps you get out a wee bit more. I don't make a lot of money. Uh, yeah, I really want to go up north next week, but need to make cutbacks. What does it involve? I fancy a gold mine camp and an illegal metal detecting camp on an island where English soldiers were garrisoned in the 1300s. Oh, Davy, you're getting it twitching. Um, I like the sound of that. The camp I'm talking about involves probably nothing to you, but yeah, about maybe 100 meter ascent. Um, it's probably there's not a lot of people in here. But 100 meter ascent and sleeping in a cave. I've already got some beers stashed, and I've got some fire logs stashed. So yeah, I just want somebody to do it with me. Jane, how you doing, Jane? All right, cuz right, I'm going to go into another beer because yeah, the buckfast is almost finished. And I hate it when the buckfast runs out. It just sort of it deflates me. The energy goes from me. Do you have another beer? Oh no, there's something wet. It's no good. It's never good when there's something wet. Oh, this can is foaming. I think this can has been punctured. Why is it foaming right at the bit? Hold on. Put my headlight on. I don't know why it's been punctured. It's not punctured at the side. There's nothing coming out. Not that I can see. But anyway, best drink it now anyway. Right, so I'd be up for that. I camp at Rob Roy's cave, not the one in Lomond. It's the real one, which is no vids on YouTube. Davey, I'm liking the sound of that. It helps for sure, but I can't live off it. Everyone made money in COVID as everyone was stuck in, but now it's just for fun and something to do. I know. I says some nights I make absolutely nothing when I do my usual Friday Night Live. When I put my, I sort of hate even mentioning it, the PayPal link, but yeah, I put a PayPal link up, and some people do super stickers, but yeah. At the end of the day, any money I make, it goes back into wild camping and going out. It's not just for me, but yeah. As I said, when people put the money in, I got the drone. And don't get me wrong, I've done a few drone stuff, but I'm still not confident. I want to do some drone stuff in the morning, and me walking along this beach. I've preset it for direction track so I can walk along, talk to it as the drone's in front of me. But I have got some good drone shots where I've been up Glenorchy and stuff like that, so it's helped the channel. I don't know if people watching have liked the drone stuff, but yeah, I'm still I'm still a bit technophobic when it comes to the drone stuff. Jane Mackey, you camping by yourself? I am now, Jane. I am now, thankfully. Yeah, I'll probably go. Yeah. Technically, I'm not camping by myself. I've got lots of geese, lots of birds. I've got a wasp nest. I've got mosquitoes. I've got midges. Haven't seen any mice yet, but yeah, I'm not camping by myself. I'm in nature. It's the best way to camp, Jane, by yourself. Jane, when am I going to get you in the camp? That'd be a cracking video. Taking a newbie camper out. Davey, do you think I should get Jane out camping? I don't think she's ever been out camping before. Right, I'm skinning up. Oh, sorry, skinning out. Up at 5, enjoy your camp. Right, cheers, Davey. Like you said, you were skinning up, doing a joint. Anyways, 6 people left in the chat. What time is it? It's only 20 past 12. I've still got lots of drink left. Jane, you need to stay on now. You're my family. You need to stay on till the end of the night. Free the wheel. Watching from Northern Ireland. I love it. Love it. Love a Northern Irish. Free the wheel. Whereabouts in Northern Ireland you from? Rough area. You don't need to say exact district. That's a pathetic fire, but I don't really need a fire tonight. I just need a few flames. It's all about the psychological effect. I just need a few flames to watch. Armagh. Armagh. I've actually been in County Armagh before. Free the wheel. I've got a fire in a frying pan on the beach on the western coast of Scotland. To be honest, I don't think I've ever been camping. I'm going to pop off for now because going to get settled in my bed. Then I'll be back on okay in a bit. Okay, Jane, you just leave me. Leave me alone here in the darkness. Right, free the wheel. Are you a wild camper yourself? Do you go wild camping? Yeah, I need to check the phone. 2 minutes. I need to check. This is fully charged. Is it charged? 100%. That's the thing when you're camping and filming, you're always charging. So this phone's an 81, but I've got three different phones with me. I'm not a drug dealer, honest. I've got one phone which I've got in my hotspot, so I can read the comments because the camera's too far away. My main phone I use for filming, the Google Pixel 10 Pro, which is here, which I need to film because I'm actually doing a video tonight while I'm camping, so for YouTube, so I'll need to keep that charged. And I think I've got in fact, I've actually got my GoPro filming. I'm trying to film the sunset, but it's dark now, so yeah, I might turn that off in a little minute. Uh, Best thing to do, best times of your life, no matter if you do it by yourself or with company. Free the wheel, exactly, mate. Exactly. I don't mind going out with other people, having a group camp. I'll just do it with one other, but a lot of people think you're weird if you go out yourself and go camping. And don't get me wrong, I used to think that when I was younger. My brother-in-law, he used to go fishing and camping himself, and I thought, that's weird, staying out in the woods overnight and just sitting by yourself, but it's actually quite liberating. It's just like, yeah, you're away from everyday, away from stress. Don't get me wrong, you hear little noises sometimes and you get a bit paranoid. You're like, what's that? But with wee drinking, yeah, you soon forget about that. I've not actually got any whiskey with me tonight, but I've got some crazy stuff. I said it's early doors. It's only 12:30. I'll be up to about 2, 3 in the morning. As long as your fire lasts, and as long as your drink lasts, and as long as my light lasts, to see me on the camera. Well, I'm off to bed too, Leslie. In the mornings, good night, everyone. Leslie, take care. Have a cracking day tomorrow, Leslie. Um, you hope you're alone, bud. Do you know what? I don't actually care. You get to a certain point, and you're like, who cares? I don't know if that's a drink or just you're just so glad to do it yourself in the peace. It's like, do you know what? If I was to die now, I'd be happy. I'd rather die now and die a heart attack than work being stressed out. At least I'm dying out here. Or like, if I'm climbing up a hill or something, falling down a hill. Yeah, at least I'm dying doing something I enjoy doing. I know that sounds a bit morbid, but yeah, good for the body and mind. Free the will, it really is. But it's a process. It really is a process. I suffer from a lot of stress and anxiety and stuff, and I don't like to start going on about mental health and all this sort of stuff. But yeah, it does affect people, and yeah, I get quite stressed a lot of the time. And even like preparing for this camp, I'm like stressed and anxious, and then I'm like, shall I do it? Shall I do it? Shall I not? And I know that's just my mind playing tricks on me. Once I'm actually out here, once I've got everything set up, I had a few mishaps today. It's not like me if you watch my videos, but yeah, I had a few mishaps today. Something just fell from the tree. Yeah, but I had a few mishaps today. So I've got everything set up. I was wanting to do a lot more than what I did today, but yeah, this moment, just sitting here, relaxing by a little tiny small fire on the edge of a lock, um, and relaxing. I'm talking to you guys. Sometimes a live stream helps. I don't always get a signal in Scotland, very patchy signal, but yeah, sometimes yeah, it helps. It feels like you're not sitting here alone. You're talking to people. So everybody who's on the live stream, thank you so much for making me feel not alone sitting here. Buying with a good view. Exactly. The view earlier was amazing. Just now, I can't really see nothing. I can see a few lights in the distance on the other side of the lock. Um, but just listening to the birds. In fact, I think there's actually a boat in the lock just now. I see a light. Hope it's not a ranger coming to tell me to put out your fire. I've got a fire in a frying pan and a big hole in the sand on the beach. So yeah, I'm not causing any sort of, I'm not playing any loud music. I'm not doing any danger to the environment. I'm just one man sitting here, wanting to get away, relax. So freewheel, do you go out camping much yourself? Or are you just a watcher? Before I started getting into wild camping, I used to love watching the videos. Um, yeah, before I started doing it myself. Is my light on? You always do that, don't you, when you're camping? Have I got my light on? Yeah, no, my phone. Ollie brought one bag of kindling with me tonight, and yeah, 2 instant fire logs. It's not a lot, but I don't need a lot. It's really warm tonight. It's probably about, I don't know, I guess maybe 14 degrees or something. Even though it's midnight, the hottest day of the year so far in Scotland. There is rain meant to be coming in at 1 o'clock. It's 12:30 just now, so I may need to retire into the tent if the rain comes in. Not felt anything yet, but yeah, I'm wondering why there's a boat on the lock just now. I'm wondering if it's a ranger. It could possibly be coming towards me. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it's not coming towards me. It is coming towards me. It's midnight. It's midnight and there was still boats in the lock. Is this boat coming towards me? Is it some sort of ranger? Who would be in the lock at midnight? It looks like it's circling the full lock. I'll bring this back if it comes up to me. Hey, sorry guys, I'm doing a video for YouTube as well, so yeah. Why would there be boats in the lock at midnight? I don't know why. Sorry, we say luffs in Northern Ireland, don't we? Freewheel. Is that? Oh shit! Is that a luff? You say? Enjoy your night, mate. I'm off. Yeah, mate. I was doing it last summer. Good man. Right, take care, freewheel. Right, who else is watching in the chat? Is this boat coming towards me? I don't know. Yeah, I think the boats are. Would they be looking for fishing? I don't know, maybe. It's like, it looks like he's doing a full perimeter of the lock. Yeah, I'm definitely not fishing. Yeah, I get what you're saying, yeah. Illegal fishing and stuff. I've had a few people over the years come up to me and say, what are you doing? You fishing? I've not got any fishing rods. I've never fished. I don't know how to fish. I just like wild camping. That's it. That's all I do. Right, need to get this fire started back up. It's dying a death. My frying pan fire. I could do with getting my wee air pump. It's in a car. Right, 4 people in the chat. Come up and say hello. I probably need to charge this phone. Um, Give me a second. 2,000 views. More people watching your shot. Weird. Right. Okay. Sorry, 2 minutes, guys. I'm just playing about my phones. Stealth. Same. I've never fished. I hate water after I sunk like a brick in full kit. Yeah. I never even passed my. I never even passed my. When I first joined the army, I was joining as a Royal Signaller, so we went through basic training. And yeah, they said jump in full kit, tread water for 60 seconds. Yeah, I couldn't tread water for 60 seconds, so I ended up getting back trooped. So I had to go to another troop because I couldn't swim. And yeah, so I went to a troop that started like 4 weeks after us. So I had to go back troop. And then again, I done the swimming test. I still couldn't keep myself afloat with like wearing your webbing, your boots, and all your kit. And they just said, right, you need to learn to swim. You've passed. So yeah. And I still can't really swim. I can swim about a length at a push. But yeah, definitely not with wearing full gear, wearing full kit. I remember about 3 years ago, I went to the UK's highest waterfall, which is way in the north of Scotland. You can either do it via a sort of a very long hike. I think it's about an 8 mile hike in via the Cape Raft Trail, or you can do like a kayak ride, which would probably normally only take for an experienced kayaker maybe an hour. Yeah, my first time ever on an inflatable kayak took me 3 hours, and I was absolutely shite myself. I thought it was a freshwater lock. Turned out it was a seawater lock that connected up to the sea via a bridge. But looking on the map, it looked like it was a freshwater lock, so I thought there'll be no currents, anything like that. Yeah, I was shitting myself, and my seat burst on me. So yeah, it was amazing that I made it. 3 hour kayak ride. It was like a 5 hour drive from Glasgow. 3 hour kayak ride. 3 hour kayak ride, and then about a 3 hour hike to see the UK's highest waterfall. Don't get me wrong, it was absolutely stunning. Probably the best journey I've ever took, and I'm glad I took it. I risked my life doing it, but yeah, no many people get to the bottom of these falls. The waterfall's called, can't even pronounce it, it's a Gaelic name, Isal Chilean. Isal Chilean, the highest waterfall in the UK. Stunning, absolutely stunning scenery, and there's an absolutely beautiful little bothy just set, yeah, just set right down low with all the hills all about you. Yeah, amazing. If you haven't watched the video, check out UK's highest waterfall, the video. Yeah, again, it's a video that never got a lot of views, but yeah, it's one of my best trips ever. Yeah, it wasn't great to swim to start with. At least you made it sound great. Yeah, I'd wanted to do it for so long, and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to do it. I saved up the money, bought myself an inflatable kayak, and yeah, it was dodgy. It was dodgy. At one point, as soon as I got out, I thought on the map it didn't look that big, sort of the waterway I was travelling up. But yeah, when I got into the middle of it, and I thought, oh my god, it was like miles either side of me to land. I thought, yeah, this could be very dodgy. But yeah, I just had that mindset. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm getting to this waterfall, even if it kills me. And it always bloody did, because the seat burst on me because I put the attachments for the seat in the wrong way. So I was basically lying back. My back was breaking, and I'm trying to paddle. And as I said, I thought it was a freshwater lock, so I thought it wouldn't be a current, but I was against a current, and I thought, why is there a current? Because the lock, if you look in the map, goes through a little bridge, and I thought it ended at the bridge, but it doesn't. It goes right out to the sea, so that the sea current's coming in, and then yeah. But I done it, and I'm proud of myself for it. I'm done it. The video probably didn't do it as much justice, but yeah, from a personal point of view, a personal experience, yeah, that was my best. Between that and when I went to the Isle of Lewis, Isle of, yeah, the very top Isle of Lewis, Barra, Barra Beach, really remote beach in Isle of Lewis, out of Hebrides during a storm, and I slept. I like a challenge. That's like the video I was going to do. I was going to do 2 videos tonight. I was going to do one video, just coming around doing this wild camp. But I was going to do another video, a sort of reflective video, talking about how wild camping has sort of filled the void from, like, I don't know if that's the correct word to say, fill the void, but yeah, from like leaving the army. And I don't regret leaving the army, but yeah, you miss certain things about the army, the outdoor side of things, and yeah, the wild camping stuff sort of fills the void a little bit. Like packing your kit, getting ready, planning stuff. So I was wanting to do a sort of reflective video on that while I was here, but I said there's arseholes camping further down the loch, which made me feel uneasy tonight. And I never got a lot of filming done, so yeah, that's what it is. I think the tide is coming. I can hear the water splashing up against the. I don't know if you can hear that. It's really loud actually. I don't know if it's high tide, low tide or something, but yeah. You can really feel the water coming in the waves. Hopefully it doesn't come up this far. It sounds really loud actually. 2 secs guys, I need to see how far this tide's coming in. Yeah. The tide's probably about, I don't know, maybe 10 metres away from me. It's coming in quite a lot, the tide. Yes, you just don't have to iron anything. Exactly. Yeah, you don't have to iron anything. I still iron everything. Don't get me wrong. Actually, see this shirt I am wearing tonight? This is a shirt I used to wear under my combat shirt. Because it's olive green. Don't get me wrong, it's no an army shirt, but it says no fear. But this is the same shirt I used to wear 25 years ago in the army. I just love it. It's all frayed to bits and yeah, it's worn away, but I love this shirt. So yeah, this is the same shirt I used to wear 25 years ago in the army. Don't get me wrong, I left the army 18 years ago, but yeah. So yeah, this is the shirt I used to wear underneath. That's weird, it's calmed down again there. I felt like it was proper coming in the tide. Who knows? Still, what regiment were you in? Were you in the army? You sounded like you were in the army. What regiment were you in? I don't know whether just to stick on the fire log. What time is it? Almost 1 in the morning now. Yeah, I'm going to stick on the fire log. If I can find it. Where's the fire log? Yeah, it's behind me. 1 pound 50 for this flame fast fire log up to 2 hours. Yeah. It sometimes saves you bringing in. It saves you bringing in sometimes like full bags of kindling and stuff. Full bags of logs. I usually don't buy kindling, but I thought I'm just going to have a small fire. Because it's warm. I don't really need a fire, but there's something about a fire. Something about a fire. It's just yeah. That's why I like camping. A fire, just sitting watching the flames. Right. Let's see what I've got in the bag of goodies. I've got some crazy alcohol stuff. Mintu. It's a Finnish alcohol. It's like basically it's like vodka, but it's like a mint. It's like mouthwash. I've also got some other crazy stuff, which I can't find just now. Where is it? Got my Domino's pizza wrapped up in tin foil. No! I think, is it in my side pouch? Yes, it is. This stuff is crazy. I'll put it up to the screen. Metsan Henke. You can't buy it in the UK, you can get it imported in the UK. Basically what it is, it smells of pine wood. It's actually got pine through it, so yeah, if you like the smell of pine, yeah, it's a pine flavoured alcohol. Pine wood flavoured alcohol. Very unusual, and as I said, if you can get it imported into the UK, by all means go, but it's very hard. I've got somebody who brings this to me, so like, even just smelling it, it just makes you imagine you're in a pine forest. It's one of the drinks you drink it and you think, do I like this? Do I hate it? It's weird. But yeah, just that pine taste. What alcohol percentage is it? 32%. Plus it's got a little fox in the front. I love foxes. That's my spirit animal, a fox. So yeah. Hope there's no acorns falling on my tent tonight. Last time I camped here, it was in autumn, and it was like acorns falling on my tent. I was shiting myself. Shiting myself. Artillery, nothing interesting. Bombardier, gunner. I remember I went to Leconfield. You probably know Leconfield Stealth Outdoors. It was a driver training school, and it was actually a gunner rear. I'm not even kidding. Gunner rear. Was there? Was there a private pile as well? There was something. I was at the time. I was in the signals. So I was Sig Gillis, Sig Gillis, a gunner rear and a private pile, all in the same bloody yeah. You couldn't make it up. Then after you've done the bottle, you realise you like it. One of them, yeah. So I've still got enough to last me to maybe another couple hours. So yeah, still got half a beer. Still got the famous a third of the bottle of Buckfast. Still got some Mintu and I've still got some Metsan Hen. And yeah, if I can be bothered, I've got this mesh I can put over this and heat up some pizza wrapped in tin foil. We'll see how it goes. Early days. How many people are still left in the chat? 3 people. Yeah, I worked with a few artillery boys when I was out in Africa. Good lads. I think it was a Scottish boy, artillery. Jackson. Jackson was his second name. Can't remember. Blonde-haired boy, wee bit chubby. Jackson, good lad, but he worked with us out in Kenya. As I said, I started off in the signals before I went to the infantry. I was in the signals 2 or 3 years. Then I was in the Scots Guards for 10, 11 years. So. Everybody plays their part. You hear people say, oh, I was only in the logistics, I was only in the artillery. Everybody plays their part. It's one big team, you know what I mean? It's not just about infantry guys. Without the artillery, you wouldn't be able to advance in certain areas. Without the signals, we wouldn't have the comms to keep in touch with each other. Without the logistics, we wouldn't be able to have our cot beds and our tents and our chefs. So yeah, as I always say, it doesn't matter what part you play. And I says, I'm not into the politics yet. Um, People join the army just as a way of escaping, see the world, and maybe get a trade. So don't get me started. People, oh, you're in the army, you're a baby killer, and all this stuff. Fuck off. I'm just a boy from Glasgow who wanted to get away from everything, chance to see the world. Um, yeah, is what it is. Anyway, there's been three people in the live chat all night, and it's only been stealth. Well, three people in the live chat for the last 20 minutes, and it's only stealth outdoors who's chatting. Who else is in the live chat? Come up and say hello. In fact, Stealth, what's your first name? My name's Ali, if you didn't already know. Stealth, what's your first name? It might end up just being me and you in this chat tonight. I haven't massively done all the hashtag thing, you know, that's, yeah, it's just me out here. I don't even really care how many people come on. As long as you've one or two people to chat to, that's fine. Mark. Mark, how you doing, buddy? I'll probably, next time we come on the live chat, I guarantee I'll forget your name. There's a guy that's been going on my chat for a long time, Invisible Camper. I don't know if you know him. Good lad. He sort of does like stealthy camps. He does like history camps and that. He's based up in Aberdeenshire. Every time he comes on, oh, is it Chris or Sean? And even now, I'm still thinking, is it Chris or Sean? Every time, I'll always get it wrong. Every single time, Mark. Every single time, I'll get it wrong, mate. But yeah, as I said, I was going to do like a video tonight. I'd done like a little thumbnail and all that. It's called "From Veteran to Wild Camper," and underneath "Filling the Void." I was going to do about how wild camping sort of, well, it's not quite being back in the army. It's sort of, it gives you a purpose, planning for stuff at the weekends, packing all your kit. Um, even though, hello, even though I've not packed a tarp tonight, I had a tarp stashed and it's gone. I know the rain is meant to start coming in soon. Hopefully it doesn't come in for a bit. It's meant to come in at 1 o'clock. It's 3 minutes away from 1 o'clock. I have recce. There's a hollowed out tree I can sit in if it rains. It's no ideal, but yeah, I'm not going in my tent. You see all these videos on YouTube of people, oh, it's rough and they're sleeping in there, they're in their tent talking and stuff. The reason I go camping is to get outside. I don't want to be stuck in my tent. I'm never going to be stuck in my tent. Even if you watch some of my videos, Mark, even when I've been out like fucking rough places, Career Island, Isle of Lewis and all that, yeah, I'll try and I will make a tarp work. I will get shelter for myself. I'm never going to be stuck in my tent. I hate being stuck in my tent. What's the point in going out being stuck in a tent? I'll put a waterproof jacket on, I'll sit here, so what? As the old saying goes, innit? Your skin's waterproof. Anyways, yeah, I seen him, but I'm exactly the same with names, so don't rely on me. Yeah, can't be raining on the top. I know. Worst case scenario, I never put my ground sheet down for my tent because it was quite dry, so, and I've got a few pulleys and bungees. I could fashion some sort of waterproof shelter, but yeah, if I can get 2 more hours of dry, I'll be fine. And then I'll be in my tent sleeping. Need to start sculling this drink, but or else I'll be up bloody all night because I think the light starts coming in quite early now, maybe 6 o'clock. I would have started drinking earlier, but there was a lot of young guys and stuff about 150 metres. 150 metres down the way. I thought they were camping there tonight, and they were really loud, jumping about. Seen guys with their tops off, going against trees, having a piss and all that. And I thought, I'm getting away for peace and quiet. And these these guys, yeah, I thought if they're here all night, they're going to be playing loud dance music and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, just as last light came, they fucked off, which was good, and I was so happy about it because down here on the beach, they would have seen me. I was like in another little spot about 100 metres away where my tent is, which is not a great spot. I would have probably camped here right on the beach, but I'm not. If they weren't here, I would have camped on the beach. I'm not a massive fan of camping on sand on the beach, um, but yeah, I'm about 15 metres away from a massive wasp nest. Yeah, in very rocky ground with like minimum pegs. I forgot my pegs for my tent, so yeah, I was like doing the old bushcraft thing, like fucking making stakes for my making stakes for my tent. Luckily enough, where I am, there's been a lot of trash campers, so yeah, I managed to find like 5 old pegs, bent pegs. I managed to straighten the pegs, and yeah, even though it's rocky ground, I've managed to sort of anchor a tent sort of. With 2 guy lines out for where I thought the wind was coming, but the wind has changed twice from this way and that way. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. At the end of the day, it's unlikely I'm going to die, but yeah, I've got a big knife here. That's what I'm saying. I was walking around with I've got my big knife in my belt. I thought if any of the guys come up, they'll see the knife in the belt. Hopefully they'll back off. I think we get pretty much the same sort of weather, mostly rain, so used to it. Yep. Northern Irish, yep, you definitely do get the same weather as us, but yeah, just knowing me, it's been like, yeah, so warm this week, hot every single day. The day I decide to go camping, yeah, the weather's meant to turn. So yeah, I'm waiting, I'm waiting for the rain to come. I've got my wee bag beside me with all my electricals in it. It's in a canoe bag, it's in a dry bag. So if the rain suddenly comes on, all my electricals are going to be fine. I'll be fine. I can just run back to the tent. Or as I said, there's a massive hollowed out tree um, by fire, I might add, but it's a big tree. So you can actually sit inside the tree. If you watch the video in about a week's time, I showed you. I show it in the video. But yeah. Oh, that's the thing. When you're on a beach, it's uneven. You're trying, you're trying to sit. You probably fall back. Yeah, almost fell back there. But the good thing is, you can hear people coming for miles, even on the other side of the lock. If somebody's got like camping, the boys carries at night. So yeah. But the only thing is, where all the young guys were sort of went earlier. I don't know if they were just having a barbecue or on jet skis and they came across for a barbecue. They put a tarp up, and I thought tarp up usually means they're staying the night. Um, but no, they fucked off. Right, 4 people in the chat. Who's watching? I'm currently in the west coast of Scotland, sitting in the woods on the beach by a lockside, just enjoying life. And sort of 50% needing a pee, but I don't want to leave just now. That's another thing for wild campers out there. How annoying is it when you're in your tent in the morning and you wake up needing a pee? And you know as soon as you get up, get out your tent, go for a pee, that's you awake, you won't be getting back to sleep. My solution, pee bags. I've got these sort of gel pee bags. You can buy them, you pee in it, it can take up probably about a pint and a half of water. I've actually tested it, a pint and a half of water, and it seals perfectly, and the gel soaks up all the pee in it. Brilliant. Brilliant for when you're in your tent. You're like, I'm not getting out my sleeping bag. Roll over, easy if you're a guy. Get your willy into this bag, pee in it, pint and a half of water fluid, seal it up, leave it beside you, go back to sleep. Especially when it's raining. You get up, it's raining, you need to put your waterproof jacket on, put your boots on, but then you're wide awake. You're wide awake. So yeah, definitely a tip for everybody: get a pee bag. Get one of the gel pee bags that can consume a lot of water. It's weird how it does it. It's just like a little blue thin bag, and inside it's got like sort of cotton wool. It looks like cotton wool. But yeah, once you start peeing in it, it's like gel. It soaks it up. It can soak up a pint and a half of water. It's amazing. I love it, and it seals perfectly, and nothing spills out. Roll over off your air mat, pee into the sleeping bag, and yeah, pee into the sleeping bag. No, I've done that before as well, but yeah, pee into the pee bag, and yeah, it's all good. Not seen those. Yep, stealth. They are brilliant. I might actually show it in this video. So if you keep an eye out for this video, I've got one. I might not actually show you me peeing into the bag. Need to check out OnlyFans for that, but yeah, I'll show you the bag in the morning. I'll say, look, there's that bag filled. But oh, they're brilliant. It's a game changer. Honestly, I think I need to do a short or something with that. But yeah, they're definitely a game changer. It's the worst thing, you know. Still, it's the worst thing having to wake up for a pee, and then once you're up, you're up. You're not getting back to sleep. Oh, shit. Right, actually, I need to go for a pee just now. I'll be back 1 minute. Oh, need the light on. Still here. I think I just seen a bat. It's either a bat or it's like a late night bird, but yeah. Is that off? Nope, it's not. Yeah, I think I just seen a bat. Something flew by me at a rapid rate of knots, like it was going sideways and stuff. Probably, I don't know. It's pitch black now, so yeah, it's probably a bat. Maybe a bat, who knows? Hello? I thought I heard a bark. Sometimes you're out, maybe not here, sometimes you're out in the Scottish Highlands, you hear like a barking noise, and you're like, why is there a dog out at 2 in the morning? It's no. It's a deer. Deer give out when they make their noises. It's like a barking noise. So if you're ever out in the Scottish Highlands and you think 2 in the morning, what's that deer noise? Sorry, what's that? Who's got a dog out barking this time? It's not a dog. It's a deer. Deer. It's like a barking noise. It's like wow, 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 wow. Probably didn't need to do that so loud, but yeah. Dog Soldiers. Oh, what a film, still. What a film. Dog Soldiers. Love that film. Yeah, Dog Soldiers, the old werewolves. Anyway, Stealth, mate, did you see you got 3,000 subscribers now? Is that in this channel or another channel, did you say? I think you watch the old cigarettes. Nothing worse than bloody running out of cigarettes in a camp. Actually, I lost both packets of cigarettes earlier. Um, and I'd went on a wee sort of walk, sort of for the video, sort of touring the beach and stuff before the guys turned up. And I thought, no way, I've dropped both packs of cigarettes up there. And I was the what you go right into their group camp, or what I thought was a group camp. So I was like, fuck, I've no cigarettes for tonight. And if you're a smoker, that's a big thing. I'm like, I need to go home. Oh, there's a big red light appearing somewhere. It's a red light. Looks about 200 metres away from me, a red light. It's a red light. Oh, the light's not if it gets closer. No, there's a white light and a red light. There's a white right. There's a white light and a red light getting closer. I'm going to hide the buck fast so they don't think I'm an Ed. I think someone may be coming down to check on me. Maybe I'm just being paranoid, but it's definitely a white light and a red light. Looks like it's coming down the trail. About 750 subs in this one, but more interaction. I have another channel for RC and radio. I spend more time in this one though. What do you mean RC and radio? I'm interested because I've got like a second channel I started, but I don't do nothing on it. I probably should do Outdoor Rally Take Two. It's called, where I just want to do like when I'm doing hiking and exploring things like that. I think it's got like 52 subs. I think maybe I should say like maybe a community post. Please, can you subscribe to my second channel? But I need to actually start putting things on my second channel. Obviously, I can't go out camping all the time, so I thought I've set up a second channel for doing like hiking and stuff like that. I think the red light and the white light are disappeared, are going out of the distance now. I think they're going away from me. Maybe, hopefully. Ham radio and CB and RC cars. All right, right, cool. I remember I used to, one of my friends used to have the old CB radios back in the day. He stayed right in the top of the high flats and used to have it. I think it's called the Silver Radio, Silver Rod, Silver Rod. I think it was the Silver Rod. and he used to tell me some of the patter. I'll hit you with a stick and all that, right? So I said, so hit you with a stick means I need to go for now. I think that was the old CB patter. I'll hit you with a stick for now. And I think I said that to somebody. Right, I'm going to hit you with a stick. And he came back, typical Glasgow fashion. You're not hitting me with a stick. Who are you? You prick. Where are you from? Tell me where you're from and all that. I'm looking at my mate panicking. I'm like, I thought you said that meant cheerio. I'll hit you with a stick. This guy took it the wrong way. Obviously, didn't know the CB patter. He was like, oh, you think my CB name was? I think I chose the Iceman. I was the Iceman back in the day. I was only 15. We used to have a silver rod at the top of the high flats. We were on the CB. I was the Iceman. But yeah, yeah. You heard of that expression? Still, um, I'll hit you with a stick. The silver rod. That's what it was in Glasgow. You had the silver rod, the big aerial up the top of the high flats. Oh yes, the old silver rod. Little Ted back in the day. Your name was Little Ted. Why Little Ted? I thought Iceman sounded cool, so I'm going to go with Iceman. It was good for meeting up with birds back in the day. You get some birds that were on the CBs and that. Sorry, females. Yeah. What's your name, right? You want to meet up before the days of social media, Facebook, and all that stuff. It was on the CB. It was on the old silver rod. You'd speak to birds for the neighbouring area and that. They'd come on the channel and stuff. What's your name? Angela, right, Angela? I'll meet you at the. If I was going to say the McDonald's, but it wasn't probably McDonald's. I'm that old back in the day. It's probably yeah. I'll meet you at the Wimpy or at the amusement arcade. Fuck, I'm showing my age here, aren't I? I'm really showing my age. Right, I can take the buck flash back out. The red light has disappeared. There's nobody coming to get me tonight. And I'll go into the pine flavoured Metsan Henke. It's only 37%. Ah, that's nice. That's nice. So, Stealth, I take it you're not working tomorrow, mate. Mark, sorry. Dating that bank today. Yeah, it definitely was, Mark. That was it. Yeah, I met a few slappers back in the day. So, Mark, where are you from? I think you said earlier, but I must have missed it in the chat. Did you say Yorkshire? You're a Yorkshire boy. Do you know what? I need to get a new air mat. I've got a Neo Air X Lite, and yeah, it's got a high R value and stuff, but it's not the widest. I love a UL80, but every time I get a UL80, I've had two, and they last for 5, 6, maybe 7 camps, and yeah, they go down on you. They are comfy mattresses. I love the UL80, but yeah, they're just yeah, they don't last long. I don't know what it is, but yeah, they just don't last long. And I knew that reading the reviews before I got them. I want a thick mat, something comfy, a thick air mat. self-inflating mat, no this, the ones with the bloody foam and the heavy, a lightweight sort of mat. I'm thinking about getting, I was going to say Sun Blesser, I know Sun Blesser. There's one that's about £45. I think it's got quite a high R value, it's quite thick as well, but I want something that's like at least sort of 8 to 10 centimetres thickness. Um, South Wales, right? Stealth Outdoors, what's your go-to air mat? What air mat do you like? I've tried so many air mats. I got a cheap one off Amazon. Powerflex, had it 2 years, used every weekend, £20, but not that thick. Yeah, son, I need that. I need the thickness. I'm all about the guff. Mark, I'm all about the guff. I need the thickness. I'm getting, I'm getting too old for it now. I mean, fucking back in the day, obviously, you sleep in the foam roll mat. Foam roll mat, that was good enough. And then when I started wild camping, I just like the basic. I think I had like a basic OEX one, the self-inflating one, but it never self-inflates. You need to inflate it yourself. Then I've had lots of cheap ones off Amazon and stuff, and they all end up going down after a few uses. But yeah, the Neo Air X Lite, that was given to me, bust by somebody. Um, but it's got a lifetime guarantee, so I contacted Thermarest and they sent me out a brand new one. So yeah, that's a good thing with Thermarest. Yeah, so I got a Neo Air X Lite, which is usually about £100 odd, and yeah, somebody gave me it and it was bust. So they probably thought, yeah, they gave me a bust mat. But yeah, I just contacted Thermarest. Again, lifetime guarantee. Contacted them, my mat is bust. Can you fix it or replace it? And yeah, they just sent me a brand new one. So happy days. I had two UL80s, and both of them have went down on me. And I've got several other cheap mats which have all went down on me. I wish I knew how to fix things like fix mats, but I've never tried to fix an air mat. Yeah, yeah, a cheap Roma 100. Yeah, I'm not any fancy. Uh, yeah, any basic sort of roll mat, gymnastics mat, that'll do. Um, I do have the what's it called? Light LAF, the light as fuck mat. It's like really thin. But yeah, like tonight, yeah, it wouldn't have been good tonight. If I'm on flat grass, yeah, it's perfect. It rolls up and it's so lightweight. You can fold it up in like in your hand in like a ball. What's it called? The LAF. Yeah, the light is fuck mat. It's called LAF mat from Outdoor Gear Essentials. It's good if you're on sort of flat, good grass. But if you're on sort of grass where there's like lumps and bumps and there's like bits of tree stumps and things, yeah, you want a sort of a normal sort of a basic sort of camping mat, a roll mat, and then put your air mat on top of it. I'm a bit tight, mate. I am really tight. I've never spent the only thing I've ever spent more than £40 on, and I can say this honestly, I've never spent more than £40 on anything apart from the tent I have just now, the one Tigris Cosmito 2. I actually saved up for that, it was 150, £60. Everything else ever in the 172 videos on my channel has been £40 or under or free. I go to free cycle things, getting tents, getting sleeping bags or friends in the camping community. I've never paid more than £40 for anything apart from that tent. So yeah, it can be done. I'm not saying I am tight per se, but yeah, I don't make a lot of money. Basically, yeah, anything I make from YouTube, like usually if I'm doing a Friday, this would usually be. I'm not doing a Friday night, a Friday. I usually do a Friday night live, and I'll put up a PayPal link, and yeah, some people might send me super stickers occasionally. So that's how I make my money. But tonight I haven't put up a link. I'm just enjoying the night, and yeah, that's how I'll buy kit if I make any money from a channel. If not, I'll get it for free. Free cycle. I'll go into Gumtree. It's actually surprising. People give away stuff for free in Gumtree as well, or you can just like sort of bargain people down. Like, yeah, I'll just chance my luck. Somebody says I want £30 for this tent. I'll bet like see in 2 weeks' time if nobody's give you £30, I'll give you £10 for it. Sometimes it works. In fact, my first tent, I think the Eurahig Tamar 2, I got for £10. I know it's usually about £50 from Go Outdoors, but yeah, I got it brand new for £10. I think somebody said they bought it and they were going abroad, and I said they want £30. I says, look, if nobody buys it in 2 weeks, I'll give you £10 for it. 2 weeks' time, came back to me and says, right, I'm leaving the country. I'll give me £10. I'll take it. Yeah, and obviously a lot of stuff. The ex-army. I've got two of my old army sleeping bags. I've got my army bivy bag. Tonight, as it's so warm, I'm using my army jungle bag. So that's that old kit for like 20, 30 years ago. But if it works, it works. I do have somebody gave me like an ultralight down bag. It does to like 5 degrees comfort. Couldn't find it, so yeah, I'll go with the army jungle bag. The army jungle bag, what I like about it is it comes out into a blanket, so if I feel too claustrophobic inside the sleeping bag, yeah, like, I'll probably just use it as a blanket tonight because it's so warm. Right, 4 people in the chat. Who's lurking? Right, I'm going to go turn off my. I think I had a GoPro on to get like the sunset. I'll be back 1 minute. Put the light on. Right, I'm back. Is Emily still here? Is Emily still on the chat? says 4 people watching. Give me a thumbs up if you're still watching. In fact, give a thumbs up to the channel. If you don't want to tell people who you are, give a thumbs up to this live stream. How many people? There's currently 7 likes. Let's get the likes up. I won't be able to tell who you are. If you're watching, give me a couple of likes for the channel. There's 7 likes. 7 likes for this live stream. Let's see if I can get to 8 likes. 8 likes. Like this live stream. 7. In fact, is there anybody even here? It says there's 4 people here. I don't believe it. Stealth, are you still watching? Mark. Is everybody away to sleep? Still here. Good man, Mark. The Bombardier is still here. Yeah, I think I'm going to put for it. I think I've got some mesh grill. I think I'm going to put it over and do my Domino's pizza in a little bit. I might not do that in the live stream. I'll do that for a video. But yes, this chair, because it's so awkward, I'll probably fall back. Well, you need to find the right sort of balance. Right, so anyway, Mark, how long you been wild camping for? Basically, since you got, how long have you been out the army? How long have you been out Royal Artillery? And how long you been wild camping for? Let me know. Always interesting to know. I know there's a guy who comes on my channel all the time. I don't know if you know him, Rough Walkers. I think he misses been out the army. He's messaging me the other night. I'm editing at the same time. Good man. I don't even know what I've had. Sometimes I go in a camp and I think I've not really filmed much and end up getting a video. I don't know, you can fill out videos. Sometimes you think, I don't think I'll get a video out of this, what I've filmed so far. Because most of the night I've been sitting here just paranoid about all the dicks that were down there. I had plans to do like 2 different videos and things like that. And I've been on a live stream now for like 2 hours. So I don't even know if I'll get a video tomorrow, but yeah. Ideally I want to set up a hammock tomorrow on the beach, chill on the beach, do a wee bit of talking about how the camp went and stuff, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Don't think I'm going to clickbait this video. I might say idiots ruined my camp, which they did to start with. And is that a bit harsh saying idiots? Maybe they're just, I think they were maybe just jet skiers who like came aboard to have a barbecue and got drunk. But it wasn't until about half 9, 10. So I thought they're definitely camping here. They never left about half 9, 10 o'clock at night. And there was lots of them. There was about 8 or 9 of them. It just made me feel like, yeah, I've been going through like quite a stressful time, and I just thought, ugh, I just want some peace and quiet. I've always camped, to be honest, bud. Nothing else to do around here. Nothing to do in the valleys. Sorry, that was a bad Welsh accent. I remember when I went to when I went to Canada, I fucking met up with this Welsh boy. I think he's in the Royal Welsh Fusiliers. Fucking what a character he was, man. I don't know if you have been to Canada, to Medhat, but yeah, we went to Medhat, and we didn't like going to the usual pubs that all the other squaddies went to. We'd go like to the outskirts of the town. I think there was a pool hall slash bar called the Lucky Blaze. Me and him went there, and yeah, we used to go there every weekend. It was brilliant. We go to new the barmaids and stuff. I ended up pumping a wee barmaid. But yeah, he was a good lad. Louis, that was his name, Louis. Yeah, he was a brilliant lad. And I think he was another Welsh lad. No, yeah, but it's for Hereford, so it was almost Welsh. English, almost Welsh, a boy for Hereford. We hired out a car in Canada, and then we just fucked off into the Rocky Mountains for 2 weeks. Yeah, just sleeping in the car, wild camping sometimes, staying in hostels. Yeah, just brilliant times. Feels like a lifetime ago, but yeah, it was good. I always remember one time we went wild camping. We bought a couple of cheap tents, totally forgetting that this is like Canada. It's a different country. There's like different wildlife and stuff. So we got a tent. We drove up to a certain place. We thought this would be a good place to wild camp. So stopped the car. I think it was a. I just got the name of the car over there. I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, it's one of the big cars, like a Mustang or something. Um, Pulls up the car, sets up a tent here, sets up a tent here, on the top of the hill. Beautiful view of the mountains and stuff. I'm in my tent. Woke up early in the morning. Must have been 5 o'clock or something. Something just made me wake up. Woke up in the morning, zipped down the tent. I looked out. I thought, all right, somebody must be taking a dog out for a walk. Here's somebody's dog. And I thought, that looks a very big dog. And I looked and I thought, that's not a fucking dog, that's a wolf. It's a big fucking grey thing. It's a big grey wolf. And I sort of looked about and I was like, it was just that. It was just the one wolf, the one grey wolf. And I was like, oh fuck. So very slowly I zipped in my tent, back down. And I just lay frozen for about an hour in my tent. I thought, this tent's not gonna. If that wolf wants to get to me, it's not gonna. It's gonna get to me. And I sort of felt relieved because my mate snores like a motherfucker, and yeah, he was snoring in the other tent. The other tent was about like 5 meters away from me, and I thought the wolf is going to go for him first. His snoring is so loud, the wolf's going to go for him. But I lay there for about an hour, and yeah, just sitting frozen, sitting in my tent, thinking the wolf's going to get me or it's going to get him, just waiting for something. And then about an hour later, I sort of zipped in my tent, and yeah, it was gone. Nothing was there. So I don't know if it was a lone wolf or yeah, it probably was a lone wolf because usually the wolves go in packs. Maybe a lone wolf. But yeah, as soon as I heard my mate snoring, I thought yes, it's going to eat him first. I know that sounds bad, but yeah, when it's life or death situations. But yeah, that's like one of the things people always say to you, especially after I've done my first sort of solo wild camp. People saying, it's not really your first wild camp, is it? You were in the army for years. I'm like, yeah, but it's different. You're never on your own. You're never on your own. Um, you're always with somebody else. You've got your oppo, you've got your section, you've got your platoon, you've got your company. Wild camping is totally different, especially solo wild camping. Yeah, your fate is in your own hands. You need to plan everything meticulously. I don't want to sound over dramatic. I know we're all in Scotland and the UK, but yeah, things can go wrong. I can have a bit too much to drink tonight. I can fall in that water. Anything can happen. And even without drinking, I can sprain my ankle. I can break my leg. I can be stuck here. But luckily enough, I always tell people where I am. So there's at least two people that know where I am just now. One person knows roughly where I am, and another person I've sent exact coordinates of where I am just now. Luckily enough, I have a phone reception here, so yeah, my son has got exact coordinates of where I am. So if I don't turn up tomorrow to see him, he knows exactly where I am, and yeah, hopefully I'm still alive by the time the rescue services get to me. That's the thing, yeah. When you're solo camping, always let somebody know where you are, at least the rough area where you are. So if you don't come back, yeah, a lot of times you're not going to be instantly killed. You're going to be bloody injured or stuck somewhere. If somebody knows where you are and you don't check in, yeah, emergency services will get to you. Hopefully, don't just go off in one. Don't tell anybody where you are. Probably his snoring made the wolf confused. Maybe, maybe. But yeah, just didn't, Mark, just didn't think. In a different country, it's like different rules, different wildlife. It's like, yeah, we just thought, oh, we'll just set up a tent here. No thinking like it's Scotland or something. The worst that can happen is fucking a badger or a deer in rutting season. But yeah, it's completely different to wild camping, though. Not the pissing about digging in. Exactly, mate. Exactly. You're not digging in. You're in charge. Like earlier today, I'm like, I can leave this camp or I can stay. I had the choice. I can set up here. I can set up here. I can light a fire. It's no tactical. I don't need to be tactical. The wandering crumbling. How you're right, Mara? How's things, mate? Yeah, fuck digging in. Oh, I remember one. I remember once. I think the IRA were setting off bombs in the South Island, testing off new munitions, and we had to go to the border in Northern Ireland, Southern Ireland, and we had to dig in. And we had to watch for any sort of fucking, yeah. That was horrible. 5 hours digging a trench. 5 hours digging a trench to stay there for 2 days. We stayed there for 2 days, watching, observing the area. 5 hours through like it was like hard clay, like we had to dig down to like 3 feet or whatever it was, the regulation stuff. Wandering Cumbrian, why are you still up? Are you camping tonight? Are you camping tonight, Mara? Are you just down and about? Or are you just an insomniac like myself? Right, I think you get another log in the barbie for dramatic effect on the frying pan. I've got a fire in a frying pan, Cumbrian. No, I've been the pub, pal. This is the best pub, the outdoors pub, mate. The outdoors pub. I've got all sorts of drinks here. There's no closing time here, mate. No closing time. No arseholes here. No rules. I can play my own music. I can make a pizza. I'm going to fire up a pizza in a minute. Yeah, I can do what I want. Do you know what? I think in the last, since the start of the year, I think I've been in a pub twice, maybe 3 times. When I get a chance at the weekend, I'd prefer to come out here. Bring your own bar with me. I've got Buckfast, I've got lager, I've got spirits, I've got all sorts. This is my pub and outdoors. I'm a night owl, so don't sleep too late. I'm the same as me. I'm a night owl. Till late, rather, yep. Well, Outdoor Alley's pub is still open, mate. Still open. Get your drinks. Your drinks in the house. Rather be at Campingville without a doubt, yep. It's the life in it, you can't beat it. All I'm hearing is the flames of the fire, the sort of birds. I think there's a few geese about. Other than that, it's just, yeah. Once I finish this live stream, I'll just sit. I'll just sit and listen to the silence, the nature. I've got my fire in a frying pan. Somebody came here, trash camped the place. I'll try and clean up as much as I can in the morning. But yeah, my fire is in a frying pan right now. I've got it, it's in the sand, it's on the beach, it's in a frying pan, so it's safe. I know a lot of you guys in England, it's all like fires are a big no-no, but I think fires, it's no camping without a fire. You need a fire. There's something, I don't know, primal about a fire. Cavemen have been doing it since the start of days. How many wars have been started over a fire? How many romances have been started over a fire? How many just massive decisions in history have been decided by people sitting over a campfire before electricity and things like that? So yeah, people would say no fires. Yeah, I'm going to have a fire. I'm camping, I'm having a fire. There's also something, I don't know, just hypnotic about a fire. Just, yeah, just relieves all your troubles and stresses, just watching the flames. For me, yeah, it's all about the fire. It's all about the fire. Don't get me wrong, I love sitting here listening to the birds and listening to nature and all the crazy noises sometimes you hear which freak you out, but yeah, the fire is what it's all about. And I feel sorry for the guys down south who can't have a fire, and it's like the rain's apparently meant to come in at 1 o'clock. It's past 1 o'clock now. But see when it comes past 1 o'clock, I'm not sitting in my tent. I'll find a shelter. I've not got a tarp with me. Um, but yeah, I ain't sitting in my tent. I don't see the point when you go out and it's like bad conditions. I will weather I will weather a storm. I will get a tarp up. I will get some sort of shelter. No way am I sitting in my tent when I go out camping if the bad weather comes in. I will sit under a tarp. I'll make it work. I've got lots of pulleys. I've got lots of bloody paracord, lots of tent pegs. I will get a shelter set up. This whole point of camping is like getting outside. I'm not going to sit in my tent. No chance. I may as well sit in my house. If I'm going to sit in my tent, I'll sit in my house. Um, anyways, ranting on a wee bit. Let's read the chat. Cup of tea in bed, Mara. Been out today for an explore alley. Oh, good man. I love a wee explore. Fires are class. Yep. Can it be a fire? Nature's TV, ruined state. You must have a fire. Exactly. Still, them flames drawing you in. They do, mate. They draw you in. It's just, especially when you're on a solo camp. You're on a solo camp. It's like it's a comforting thing. The fire just, I don't know. It's weird. It's like you're no alone. You're not alone when you've got a fire. Don't get me wrong. I'm in a live stream, so that that helps. But see if I never get a signal, which a lot of times in Scotland, you do not get a signal on your phone. Just having that fire feels like it's weird. It's like it's protecting you, so animals are not going to come near you, and also it has that calming effect. You're watching the fire. It's like something to watch. Keeps you busy as well. You're feeding the fire. At the same time, you know the fire's giving off light, noise. Um, it's keeping away animals, keeping away intruders. That's what goes back to primitive times, isn't it? Cavemen, whatever, used to fires, intruders, animals used to stay away. Fire. I think it's like a coping mechanism. It makes you feel safe when you're on your own. You have a fire. It serves several purposes. One, animals don't like fire. They stay away. Smoke. Animals don't like smoke. Um, and it lets people know you're here. So if like somebody was walking down here, like maybe planning a wild camp, it wouldn't be at this time of night, but yeah, they'd see a fire, but oh, right, we'll stay away from that. But I think the main thing for me is, yeah, it's comforting, just so relaxing. Just watching the flames. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Anyway, the buckfast is getting dangerously close to being low. But I suppose, yeah, it's fine because it's almost 2 in the morning. This is probably the longest I've ever held a bottle of buckfast in my hand to 2 in the morning, the same bottle. I bet the ammo dump in Broughton Moor. I hit the ammo dump in Broughton Moor, Cumbria today for a 1K special video. Felt a lot different from the times I've been there before. Oh, good man. Was it a stealth camp, Mara? You've got me saying Mara now. Did you know do a wild camp with fucking Blot recently? With Chris? Just been away from everyone in the real world class. Cumberland, did you know do a wild camp with Chris with Blot Outdoors recently? A few months ago? I'm pretty sure I did. I think I liked the video. Some boy into you, man. Some boy, Chris. No, not with block. Who was it then? Oh, it was somebody. Have you been out with Chris before? I remember when I used to speak to Chris all the time before he got proper famous and stuff. Um, and then I thought, yeah, just yeah. But yeah, he's doing well for himself, and I'm chuffed to bits for him. I know a lot of people don't like him. Say, oh, he's bringing wild camping into disrespect with fucking drinking and stuff. I fucking drink. I like a drink when I'm camping, but I'm still responsible. Um, so yeah, fucking good luck to the boy, man. No, not with what. Who was it you were out with then? Were you know out with somebody? So, was it Paul Messner? Was it the Messner? It was, wasn't it? You were out with the Messner. You were out with a legend, Messner. Where are you tonight? Who's asking? I did a camp with the flex tapes on Saturday, legend. Never heard of the flex tapes. Is it any good? Who's that? Is that Liam? Where are you tonight? I'm on the west coast of Scotland, Liam. I'm camping beside a well-known loch. That's all I'm saying. The flex tapes. I don't know that channel. Yes, he's brilliant. He's done a lot, basically. Right, I'm going to screenshot this. I'm going to check this tomorrow. If I know how to screenshot it. Yeah, I screenshotted it right. So I'll check out tomorrow the flex tapes. Anyway, Liam, is that you finish your shift tonight? I'm behind the tree. As long as you've got a bottle of Buckfast, mate, I don't mind. You better be behind the tree with a bottle of Buckfast for me. So I'm running out of alcohol and it's early days. It's only 2 in the morning. That's the thing. I'm always a night owl. I sit up to like, even when I'm in my house, I sit up to like 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to sit up to 4 o'clock in the morning, especially if I'm drinking. Um, Obviously, Buckfast. If nobody knows what Buckfast is, it's a tonic wine with an extremely high amount of caffeine in it. So, yeah, I'll be lucky if I get a few hours sleep tonight because the light's going to come in, and you never know. Down here, it's fairly quiet, but yeah, you probably get. Doesn't matter where you go in Scotland, how quiet it is, you'll always get a dog walker. Dog walkers are my mortal enemy. It doesn't matter how far you go. You can hike way into the mountains in Noida, Assynt, way into the north of Scotland. And you know what? If you're camping, you'll always get a dog walker going by you. Like, this is a 10-mile fucking hike. That's a 10-mile hike. Where are the dog walkers coming from? You'll always get a dog walker annoying you. Oh, I see a light in the distance. Is that a headlight? You might actually be behind the tree. there's a light. It looks like it's about 100 metres away from me. Liam, you don't want to be behind the tree. Are you naked, Liam? As usual? Are you naked behind a tree? It's actually a bit creepy here when I think about it. See the way the light's giving off, it's very creepy. Anyways, fuck it. If somebody wants to kill me, they can kill me, I don't care. I'm scared to lean back too much in this chair in case I fall off. But at the same time, I need to take the weight off my feet. You constantly hear noises. See, when you're out camping, you constantly hear crazy noises. You keep doubting yourself. You keep seeing things. You turn around and you're like, is that a face? Is that a body? It's just branches. It's like, yeah. It's nothing, but yeah. Sometimes your mind plays tricks on you. That's why you need to get drunk quick. Liam, Metsan Henke, you need to try this shit. It's brilliant. It smells like pine leaves, pine trees. It's only 37%. I keep seeing lights over there. Like sometimes you feel like they're getting closer, sometimes they're not. Who knows? Stick another bit of wood on the frying pan. There literally is a frying pan, which is my fire tonight. So yeah, the Metsan Henke, that's like a alcoholic drink derived from pine wood. It basically smells like pine. I've never actually tasted pine wood, but yeah, I take it would taste like pine if I put a bit of pine wood in my mouth. That would taste like pine, and it's extremely fucking alcoholic. Love it. If you love outdoors and you love the smell of pine, get Metsan Henke. I don't think you can get it imported into the UK, but you need to go abroad to Estonia or Finland to get it. But yeah, that beat's still about. Where is it gone? What beat we thought about, Mark? That beat's still about. Oh, the boat's gone. Yeah, the boat's gone. Yeah, the boat's gone. I've not seen that for 20 minutes. But every now and again, I see like a red light flash in the distance. I don't know. Don't know if it's like a lighthouse or something. But yeah, yeah, the boat's definitely gone. Right, excuse me, I need to go for a pee. I'm not going far, so I can still talk. You can still hear me. Probably still hear me pee, but who cares? That's a question for everybody. Why is it when you're drinking, your pee goes absolutely clear, but next morning your pee it's yellow? So I always thought if the pea's absolutely clear, that means you're well hydrated. That means you're well hydrated. But yeah, my pee was absolutely clear. Yeah, this is brilliant. Love it. Fitzy, have you just finished the night shift? Are you still insane from the night shift? I think I've got maybe another half hour left. Another half hour, maybe 45 minutes left in the fire, in the frying pan. Hey guys, I need to cut the live stream just now because I need to say goodnight to my son. I'll be back soon. I don't know if I can still stay on a live stream and say goodnight to my son at the same time, but we'll see. Maybe I can. Of course I can. Yeah. But no, I can't. In fact, no, I need to use that phone, so I need to cut off the live stream. Hey guys, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Fuck up. Ugh.